My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life. That young man. On the cross, our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do."
Nah, they know. They know
That
exactly what they
man,
did.
that young man,
That's a boy.
I forgive him.
Wow. That takes a lot of guts, man. Let me just say that. Yep. That takes a lot of guts, man. That's all you can do, bro. That's all you can do.
I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do. The answer to hate is not hate. The answer we know from the gospel is love, and always love. Love for our enemies and love for those who persecute us.
All right.
Disney is bringing.
It seems like we got the verdict there, right? That being said, all right, man. Y'all want my reaction to this? I'm gonna give my reaction. Now, everything that was it Erica Kirk, she said, let me start off by saying it's a beautiful woman, by the way. She was gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. But it's not about me. It's about her, right? Now, the whole thing with and I give it to her, it takes a lot of pride, it takes a lot of heart to love somebody or to forgive somebody for something they did so heinous. The scars they put on your children. You hear me? The amount of pain that they deliberately caused because of their lack of information, because their lack of understanding. And honestly, at the end of the day, you almost have no choice but to forgive this individual. And she's doing the godly thing, as in saying, I forgive you. And I'll give it up to her. You know what I'm saying? What else could you do? You can't really do more than that. You have to forgive them because what? It's just gonna live on your soul forever. Sometimes forgiving somebody, but keeping your distance from people, and I've learned that the hard way through my own existence. You love them from a distance, but this ain't love we talking about. This is just forgiveness. Forgiveness for the hurt you just caused the nation in this family, most importantly, right? That's really what she's really forgiven for. And she has to forgive this person because if she doesn't, she'll never get over this. This will forever scar her, which is going to forever scar her children, right? If you know about pain, you know about pain. Now, that being said, this is also a woman. And it makes sense for you to forgive. But in the eyes of, let's say, men, even heavenly guys, Charlie Kirk would have been an individual that would forgive this person as well. Even if he attempted and didn't do it, I think Charlie Kirk would be like, you know, he'll be forgiven too. But you can't say that for everybody. Now, a person like me that took my family member out of this world, I can't forgive them because of their lack of understanding because there's so many people just like him and that will do the same thing to me and my other children because they have so much hatred for him, right? And this is why you have to protect your loved ones because you have all this venomous people in this world, and their goal is to just silence you. They had enough of your talking points. They don't want to have a discussion. They just want you to understand what they know, and that's it. They just want to force their opinion on you, and if you don't accept it, then I have to shame you. I have to cause you to lose your job, and if that's not good enough, we're just going to take you out. That's exactly what's going on here in this situation. In this situation, if you don't agree, they will take you out. Simple as that. That's the end game right there. So for Erica Kirk, hey man, this is a beautiful woman out here. Let me add that, man. But to forgive this man, that's great. That's good for you and your soul. And I'm glad that she did that because she is a church woman. Her, Charlie Kirk, other than them debating with people on like college campuses, since his death, she have sold nothing but like the faith of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that's great because it shows people that we can love y'all, even though y'all cause us pain. That reminds me of my own life. I can still love family from a distance, even though y'all cause me the most pain more than anybody else. We might say, oh, white people this, white people that. When the whole time your own people is the ones that done you the most damage in your life. Right? So all you can do is forgive them. You got to just forgive and forget. Because what are you supposed to do? Hold that on? That'll travel to you for years. I've had stuff like that travel with me for 8+ years. Just not forgiving somebody. I forgive and forget and leave it there. Leave it in the past. Because it's going to ruin my future if I let it hold on to me. And it will. You have to say it out loud. You have to believe it. You have to tell others. And then you're set free. Simple as that. Like, those who know, right? That being said, you can't expect this from everybody. A lot of people don't have that same mentality of forgiveness. I perfectly understand that. There's a lot of things that you can't do in this world. And a lot of people will not just take that, get stabbed in the back, and continue to move their day. I know you've heard the saying, you take one of mine, I take 3 of yours. That's kind of how it goes sometimes in the field. But this is a manly world when it comes to men. Not saying it has any gospel included. That's what we mean when we say that. You take one, I take 3. Right? I like the way how she's going. She's going the modest straight. She's going the way that she's supposed to go. And she's representing her husband. And she can't represent any hatred towards her, like with her husband, because now everything she says, they're going to believe it's coming out of his mouth. So everything she says, she has to watch it, which I believe what she's saying. I guarantee you that's probably what they speak about all the time. Religious, conservative values, being one family, solution-based things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I personally believe. Now, this is a memorial service for his actual funeral, I believe. And this is excellent. I like this because everybody's coming together as one and peaceful. Now, for those protesters outside that's protesting a memorial service of a dead man that your people killed because they hate what he said when it was nothing heinous, is crazy. Because the people outside that's protesting ain't even protesting. Let me switch to the full screen. The people outside protesting ain't even protesting for the views he was speaking of. And the reason why he actually got shot for talking about transgender. But a lot of people are going to jump on that bandwagon and they're going to say, oh, well, he should have died because he said stuff about black people. Well, that was just an opinion and a lot of it was statistics. Okay. I don't like that he said whoopty whoop. You know what I don't like about a lot of people? You have the heroic whites, right? Liberals. And those are the people that have nothing to do. They're like the apologetic whites. And I hate to say this, but it's true. Just look around. You're going to have them protesting ICE. There's more of them out there than ICE, than Mexicans out there. They're just the heroic whites, the ones that have to protest to say they were there. The George Floyd whites, the ones that gonna go out there and pretend like they care when they really don't. They just want to cause mayhem. They just want to have their name known out there like, oh, I stand with you. I'm pro-black. I'm Antifa. I'm BLM. Whole time you don't give a damn. And we don't give a damn that you give a damn. Honestly, let's be real now. Let's look. Can we have a real discussion for once? You get every time there is a pro-black, pro-Mexican, Venezuelan, um, Palestinian, white people are always there, just playing the sides. They're supporting more than the people that are in trouble, as if they know they're not supposed to be there. They're just playing the side, like they're playing the villain. It's like, well, I'm legally here. It doesn't affect me, but I'm going to protest for it because I think that I'm helping these people out. When in actuality, I'm just helping my own. You know what I'm saying? It's always some extremist that's going to do something to change the mentality of people. But you're not. You're only going to make that person stronger. Think about what you're doing before you do it. You didn't think that killing somebody would make them a martyr, did you? Well, it does. There's reasons why they didn't kill Larry Hoover. He would have been a hero forever. He would have lived forever. But he's not even dead. He's still alive. Yeah. So those people outside of Charlie Kirk's memorial service thinking that it's okay to protest about this guy's dead, bro. Give the family respect. Save that protesting shit for another day. Y'all don't give up. Y'all don't have other shit to do. You don't have a job. Think about this. You're at another man's memorial service protesting the memorial service of a dying man. You're full of hatred while someone's grieving. That's how savage I believe the Democratic Party is, and not everybody, because not everybody's willing to go extreme as these heroic white liberals. Yeah. And tell me if I'm lying or if I'm lying. Put it in the comment section if you don't think I'm saying the truth. I'm saying the truth, believe me. I am a black man that sees what he sees. I stand back. I be outside. I'm in the shadows. I love being in the shadows. I blend right in. I blend right in. I can see exactly what's going on. I'm like, wait, ICE protest? Why is it only 20% of Mexicans here? The rest are white people. Oh, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter? There's an awful lot of white people in here. Where are the blacks? You got to understand what's going on, man. People have an agenda. Whole time they got a real big agenda and we're playing the victim. They're using our cars, our struggle to get ahead of whatever they're doing. You're protesting a memorial service? Come on. Come on now. Let's be reasonable here. Y'all don't get tired. What, you gonna protest to the death? How you gonna protest something that somebody was wrong doing? That's like protesting. This was a mass shooting. This was not even a mass shooting. This was just a single shooter killing a single person on a campus. This is a school shooting. And you're protesting against the person that got shot. Come on, man. What is going on? Facts. Please, can we have a civilized discussion? It doesn't matter if you don't like the man, you don't like his opinions. Let me say opinions of what he thinks statistics, what he think of certain statistics. That's his opinion. You're protesting his memorial service, bro. This is why I cannot join the liberal party anymore, bro. I'll be honest. I was raised that way. We were raised, and this is for a lot of black people. We were raised not to question. We were raised to just comply. And this is your party. This is what these black people go on this side, and this is all you know. Guess what happens if you raise your hand up and ask, hey, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, why do we vote this way? Oh, man, we always been voting this way, man. It's just the party of the freedom of the people. We always vote this way. But how does this party help us? Oh, it gives us welfare and keeps us out, helpful and helps us with this. I'm like, Doesn't that stop us? You see, parents don't like to be asked certain serious questions because they've already thought of this. And then when the kids start asking the questions like, why? When I was younger, when we was on Section 8, bro, look, and look, I can only speak on this because I've went through it. When we was on Section 8, my whole life, I'm like, how do we get out of this? This seems like like we're in a bucket and we're trying to climb out. We can't get out. That's what it seemed like the whole life. And even the older I got, the more I understood about it. I'm like, oh, we're not supposed to get out. They made a system for us to use continuously. And if you try to climb out, you will fail. Unless you are very strategic. And a lot of people aren't. Because they're giving you housing, they're giving you fooding, and they're giving you medical. For all family members. Say you have a family of 5, 4 kids, and a single mother. My situation. All 4 kids get Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever. All 4 kids get to live under the roof. $200 a month on rent. And all 4 kids and the mother also get $1,500 and food stamps monthly. Now, you tell me the incentive to stop it. There is none. The incentive is if you get out of it, you're going to be more broke than you were trying to get on it. Let's go. That's how you go. Y'all got to understand that what's happening to the black people is that we being brainwashed. And it's so crazy now because the information is literally right there. You can ask. Go ask ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what it thinks about the situation. And I want it to be open and honest and opinionated. Yeah. I figured this out at an older age, doing that whole thing, being a trench baby all my life, until I opened my eyes and I understand how the other side was living. I said, wait, is this how it works? We've been playing victim for a long time. And the liberals have been right there aside of us saying, oh, come on. And I hate to say this, man, I really do. Because people look at me and be like, oh, Angelo, Uncle Tom, G. Oh, he a coon. Come on, I'm a coon. Am I saying whatever I'm saying, is it right? Is the information I'm telling you correct? Are you using Section 8, Medicaid, and EBT? Can you get out of it? No. So I'm not right. I'm not wrong. I'm actually telling you the truth. Because people will spill all this information, ain't never had EBT, never had this, they're immigrants. I'm like, bro, y'all don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all have never been through this. Never had any government benefits but saying you support the Liberal Party, bro. No, this keeps niggas down. It has kept us down for a very long time. It really has. Let me cut this short because this is not about me. This is about Erica Kirk. She did her thing, man. I just hate that we've been so tricked, betrayed by the very party we thought was helping us. And I'm not going to say they weren't at the time, but it's a continuous help that doesn't get us out of the cycle. It keeps us poor and it keeps us voting for that same poorness. It stops you from growing out of it, so then it keeps you poor. So you can keep voting for it so you can live. What don't y'all understand about it? It's very simple. It's super simple, bro. And once I discovered the truth, there's no way I couldn't not think this way. Once your eyes are open, there's no way you can go back. And then you see the violence added to it, bro. There's no way that you can go back with a heart like mine. And I'm a regular guy. I'm from the rack. Yeah, Angelo Savage for a reason, G. Facts. I'm that nigga, G. But I realized I can't be that nigga and go harder and go faster and go longer with this type of party. This type of party is the party of finesse. The party of victims. I can't do it, G. Hey, I'd rather die going to get what I want than to die homeless ass, a helpless ass motherfucker. I can't do it. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Peace.